What's up, keepers, and welcome back to ARS Goalkeeping. I'm Alberto, and today we're going to take a look at the full infield review of the gorgeous black on yellow Puma Future Grip 19.1 Goalkeeper gloves. One of the top strapless goalkeeper gloves to be used in actual matches by top level goalkeepers like Jan Oblak, these Puma Futures are something different to hit the market. So let's jump right into this review and take a closer look at what the features on these futures look like. And first, obviously, there is no wrist strap, and the wristband seems to have been updated to resemble the stitching style that you find on the Predator Pro from Adidas. But instead of going for a non-removable strap like the Adidas gloves, Puma has continued on with their unique zipper closure system, coupled with a stretch material on the side of the wrist for a decent fit and clasp on the hand. And even more, Puma has gone out of the way to challenge Adidas by dropping their latest Profi level latex on these futures, which come with 4mm of Elite Plus latex lining the fingers and palms. Now, this is my first time trying out this latex from Puma, but it's easy to see that the level of this grip rivals the best grips in the world, like the URG 1.0 and the Super Grip. Out of the bag, it is absolutely ludicrous. You can hear the latex sticking onto everything and itself, which screams professional level quality. But this also opens the door for a lot of fast ripping, and if you watch here, after about my 10th catch and return, I already begin to lose a massive flake of latex on the fingers just from throwing the ball back. And as a little extra, I wanted to go look over these new Future grips with their very recent older Future models, who share so much but are also very different. And if we take a look at our gloves, you'll see that first, the material used on the backhand and the stitching style across this backhand is fundamentally different, as well as the punching platform design. Right there on the wristband, you'll see that both of them share that zipper style wristband that's been pretty popular with this Future Grip model. But when you look at the palm, you're starting to notice the differences between the latex, which the older model has that Elite, normal Elite latex, and this newer model has the Elite Plus latex that has those little black flecks and is much more tackier, but has much more grip on there. There's also an abrasion zone on the older Future model that did not make it onto this new black and yellow Future. And as I was saying, at face value, these changes might not seem so massive. They both still share a very similar style hybrid roll negative cut, but the newer features, because of the newer stitching style on the wristband and the backhand material, fits a whole lot tighter than their older brothers. This roll negative cut fit on the fingers fits a whole lot closer and makes the glove much more enjoyable to wear than the older models as well. And when it came down to game time, the Pumas were killing it. I felt like the grip was top notch and the gloves are great at dealing with hard, well-struck shots. Even though I'm personally coming back from an injury and feel very weak technically, the gloves did a great job at holding the balls that I could get my body and hands behind, while also being great at eating that sting on hard shots and finger rolling the high shots out of net. And if you saw my earlier first impression video, you know that everyone wanted to see how well this Elite Plus latex would do in the wet weather. So I made sure to get out during a light shower and get an answer for you guys. And not surprisingly, the Elite Plus latex actually did very poorly in the wet weather. Once the gloves got too wet, that grip that I fell in love with was no longer there, and I did end up dropping a lot of balls that I felt I should have held. Now, I say this isn't surprising because super soft, sticky latex works like a sponge. It's great at absorbing water that also makes the glove heavier, and it makes it much harder to hold onto the shot because when you get that contact onto the glove, the water comes splashing out. But it's something that you should know heading into the rainy and snowy season. These are not the go-to gloves for wet weather, but if you're in dry areas, the grip will be astoundingly good. So let's take a look at our gloves after about 3 to 4 weeks of use on mostly grass fields during both dry and wet days. You can see the palm of the durability of the Elite Plus latex is extremely low, and on the nastier fields with worse techniques, I can promise you the palms of these gloves will tear even worse and faster, just because this latex is so freaking soft. As with all negative cut style gloves, the most tearings you will see will begin on the tips of the fingers, and you can see it on mine, they've already begun to get down to the paddings on some of their tears. And on the flip side, the backhand is completely fine. No stitching out of place and no punching pad gels peeling off like some brands have had issues with. And even though I still believe the glove would be a lot better with a half strap or a full wrist strap, the Puma 19.1 Future Grip is probably the best strapless glove on the market right now. The fit of the wrist closure on the wrist area is decent enough to not worry about slippage, and the fit on the fingers and palms is so good that it makes sure that there's very little extra space in between the palm and the glove. So bottom line, the Puma Future Grips are amazing, but the durability makes them a game glove and a game glove only. For the price of about $110 or 80 Great British Pounds, I would recommend these new Puma Future Grips as game gloves to keepers who love the new ultralight strapless style. The Future 19.1 is definitely the best strapless glove on the market right now, and it's probably the reason why you don't see many other pros wearing other strapless gloves in their matches. And that's it for our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you love the channel and want to help make great content like this possible, please do consider becoming an exclusive YouTube member and join our Discord for the best online goalkeeping community out there. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all very soon.